Welcome back, and to talk more about South Sudan crisis and especially the Abyei region, we are joined in the studio by Mr. Ismael, Hamed researcher in African affairs. Hello, sir, and welcome to our show.
Welcome, thank you.
Now we have the United Nations Security Council has renewed its mandate of the UN Interim Security Force for Abyei. How do you see this on especially the effect of this move on the situation in South Sudan?
I think the intervention of the United Nations is very important for the moment to stop the war or the civil war between the two adversaries or two rivals there in South Sudan. Also, I think what happens now in Sudan, it belongs to the general view or vision of what over there in Sudan in general, about the ethnic groups or the ethnic diversity. Sudan itself, it is, as the scholars say, that it is an image of a small Africa with a great diversity of ethnic groups, demographic groups with differences, different races of the Arabic tribes, of Negroes and the black races, of Nilotic groups, lots of things, you know. And the problem itself, it's not even related with the between the Arabs and the Negroes, and even now, even with the Negroes themselves, between the Dinka and the Nuers, the Shiluks there in South Sudan, even now there is a problem there. And this problem that started with the beginning of the British occupation of Sudan, as we know that, in 1899, when Egypt and with the pressure of Great Britain was obligated to sign the condominium treaty. This is with the condominium rule between Egypt and Great Britain, this to rule Sudan. After that, the British, they had a view about the diversity and the differences in Sudan. They wanted to separate the north of the south, so they made lots of steps to make such kind of separation. And this what we have a few years ago, when was the separation and of the South Sudan and the declaration of a new state of the Republic. So lots of steps that, and lots of plots and the plans that Britain, UK made this in order to separate the two parts. And I think what we have now of the problems and struggles and that crisis that we have, it is also a part of what happened before.
Okay, but this resolution stipulated that both governments of Sudan and South Sudan must be committed,
yes,
to the implementation of the agreement of the 20th of June 2011 on Abyei. How do you see this?
It's okay. It's very important to have an agreement between the two parts. But the problem that Abyei, it's a very vital part of Sudan in general. It is located between Kordofan and the upper provinces of the upper Nile. It's a very rich area of oil or petroleum, and according to some statistics, we talk about 60 to 70% of the whole production of oil of Sudan. Mm-hmm. So, you know, if Abyei belongs to the north, it will be very important to for them, for the economy, and also for the south. So both of them, they want to have Abyei to join the Republic of the North or the Republic of the South in order to benefit of the wealth of Abyei. So we have such kind of dispute between the two parts, especially about Abyei. Even with the independence of the Republic of the South Sudan, it's not the solution of the problem in Sudan. Even now we have the problem of Abyei. We have also the problem in Darfur. We have a Kordofan. We have an international intervention, yeah, which is a severe intervention there in Sudan in order to divide Sudan. And I think this idea or that conception was declared by UK itself.
Okay, but why both governments until this moment did not committed or implemented this agreement?
It's a very difficult affair. Okay, what kind of a commitment that we can imagine of this? Mm-hmm. It should be distributed between the production of oil to be distributed between the north and the south. Mm-hmm. Till now, we don't have a real agreement on the ground about that. Even the people. The problem in Abyei, for example, we have two big groups there: the Arabic tribe, which is the Misriya, which is an Arabic group, very important there, and also we have the Dinka. Mm-hmm. The Dinka, they believe that Abyei, it's our land, and the Arabs, they have no right in Abyei, and they should leave it. They should not participate. They just come during the time of the rains, and then this in order to benefit of Abyei and the water and the grasslands and all this. So they have no right to determine or to fix the destiny or the future of Abyei and to benefit of the wealth of this.
So you see the struggle there is ethnic struggle,
yes,
or power struggle?
It's, first of all, it's ethnic. This is the origin of the affair. After that, the powers, the local powers there, the Republic of Sudan and the Republic of the South Sudan, and then the international intervention. I think for the mediation of, or the mediation of the Ethiopia there, I think this a shade face of Israel. You know that the Israel had a great relation with Ethiopia, and I made a new research about that. The Ethiopian constitution itself, they say that the kings of Ethiopia, they are the grandsons of the king of Israel. Okay, the king Menelik, the son of Solomon, the son of David. So we have a close relation between Ethiopia and Israel. So Ethiopia, it is on the front, on the face, but it is a shade face of
behind scene, Israel is
yes, of
pushing
Israel, and it's pushing and its plans and plots in the area.
So you see that the importance of the Abyei region is only because it has, as you said, 60 and 70% of oil production.
Yeah, it's very
This is
important.
the only importance for this region.
I think now it's the war of water, the war of economy, and both of the north and the south, they are poor of wealth. Just we have the petrol, or we have the oil now. So both of them, they want to benefit and to exploit entirely the production of oil in Abyei. So both of the two republics, they want to get Abyei and to join it to the part of them. So now I think the just or the fair agreement should be distributed between the north and the south of the production of oil. I think it will calm down the affair and the struggle between the two parts in Sudan.
But how soon do you expect the talks to be between both governments, Sudan and South Sudan? How soon it must be?
You know, I think it will take a long time. And even for the problem of South Sudan, it took a long time. We talk about more than 100 years ago of, of talks, of negotiations and plots. And especially now we talk about the powers on the scene or on the ground. Sudan now, it is a separate country in front of South Sudan, and South Sudan with Ethiopia, with Israel, with the United States. So there is no a fair balance between both of the two sides. The powers now, it is with the South Sudan, it's more more powerful with the international powers that they are behind them. So they would like to solve the problem of the civil war now in Sudan as it's possible. This for Abyei, because Abyei, it is now oil, and oil, we know the importance and the value of oil for the whole world now. Israel wants to have part, Ethiopia wants to have, even the United States. So now it's a country created by them, so they want to benefit of this.
Everyone wants his part. Okay.
Yes.
Sudan has called for the establishment of administrative security mechanism in Abyei. Does this mean that the South is hindering the progress?
What kind of progress?
Any kind of any potential progress, kind of agreement, any talks?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, the war or the power or the force cannot solve the problem. They should negotiate and they should have commitments. But the problem of the international intervention, as we said before, that is very dangerous for such kind of negotiation and of more increasing of the